Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the International Webinar Series on Holistic Health, Well-being and Sustainable Development 2025, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 77 years of independence, and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 as part of awareness and campaigns, and also commemorating Viksit Bharat 2047 in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations. With the blessings of Almighty, today we are commemorating Guru Purnami. So we wish you all happy Guru Purnami, and we express our heartfelt gratitude to all the Gurus, Acharyas on this wonderful occasion. And let's seek the blessings of all the Gurus, starting from our mother, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava, which is a verse from Taittiriya Upanishad, where the reverence to our mother as first Guru, and then our father as the second Guru, and our Acharya as the third Guru, and also the others, elders who are teaching us, who are helping us, are treated as equally as God. And guests are also need to be honored in such a way. So on this wonderful occasion, we pay all the respects, honors to all the Gurus, Acharyas, scholars, and eminent professors, academicians, scholars, students, and everyone, and other professionals. All a happy Guru Purnami. Today is also commemorated as Asna Puja Day in Thailand. which takes place on July 10th. Start lighting your candles. It's a Buddhist festival that falls on the full moon of the 8th lunar month every year and brings together families, communities, and adversary, creating a sense of peace and cohesion in the countries where it is observed. The Buddha himself set this festival in motion following his legendary sermon, in which he outlines the road ahead for Theravada Buddhists. As candles are creating posing threats to pollution, so it's always better to have alternatives like oil lamps. Ashna Puja Day, also known as Ashla Puja Day or Dhamma Day, depending on which region you are observing it in, a Buddhist festival celebrated on the full moon of the 8th lunar month. Usually this falls in July of every year. This festival honors the Buddha and commemorates his first ever sermon and the establishment of Buddha Sangha, known as Four Noble Truths. Dukkha, suffering; Tanaha, craving; Nibbana, the state beyond challenges mentioned; and the Eightfold Path, which is the route to Nirvana, make up the Noble Truths. Buddha's sermon, in which he outlined these teachings, became known to his followers as a setting in motion of Dhamma, which is a crucial concept with multiple meanings in the Theravada Buddhist faith. So the first sermon, which outlines Buddha's first structured discourse following his enlightenment, contains the essence of all subsequent teachings. After he delivered his sermon, leaving his followers speechless and contemplating, one of the participants requested to be a disciple. Buddha granted him that honor and doing so established the first order of monks. There are many Buddhist days celebrated in Thailand. Ashnabducha Day is one of them and has many observances. It is the largest, most celebrated, and most important exhibition of faith in the country. Other countries where the day is observed and celebrated include Indonesia, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Laos, Myanmar, and other countries, including India. Today is also commemorated as Asla Puja on July 10th, falls on the 6th lunar month, typically July, and commemorates Buddha's first sermon after enlightenment. The festival offers a chance for Buddhists to reflect on the sermon's four noble truths. There is suffering. Suffering is caused by attachment. And there is plane beyond attachment, and the way to the plane is the Noble Eightfold Path. While there are many strains of Buddhism, all strains accept the Four Noble Truths as central doctrine, making Asla Puja one of the religion's most important celebrations. This year on July 10th. Today is also commemorated as Brahma's Independence Day in Bahamas. Bahamas Independence Day. On July 10th, the Bahamas is a small island nation south of Florida and north of Cuba. The island nation of the Bahamas is the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, which is sovereign country in the Lucasian archipelago. In the Atlantic, the country gained its independence on July 10, 1973. Prince Charles himself handed over the documentation to Prime Minister Lyndon Pindley, officially making the Brahmas a fully independent nation. We celebrate the nation's culture, traditions, and natural beauty. On this, join us and be part of the Brahmas Independence Day celebrations. Today is also commemorated as Kauri River Festival in UK, which takes place from July 10th to October 18th. It's all about yacht life and water love what sports it has been running since 1993 and celebrates the little town of Cornwall, which boasts a historic medieval castle and a majestic river. If you are not a sailor or particularly drawn to water-based activities, you can still find something to enjoy. Whether it's your love for quaint towns, shore-side walks, or community spirit, Conway knows how to keep its guests entertained and in awe. Today is also commemorated as Don't Step on a B-Day in US. On July 10th in the United Kingdom. Bees have been around for centuries and are closely related to wasps. They are mostly found in every part of the world that has insect pollinated flowering plants. Bees are essential to our survival and play a big role in balancing our ecosystem. They are great pollinators, produce honey, and give us food that remarks the importance of the existence of these insects and the work they do. Human beekeeping has been practiced since the time of ancient Egypt and ancient Greece. Bees have made an appearance in mythology and folklore from ancient times to the present day. In honor of these three important creatures, living creatures, Don't Step on a Bee Day was created by Thomas. The honor of these important living creatures, Don't Step on a Bee Day, was created by Thomas and Lutra, in particular celebrated in the United States and the United Kingdom, often misinterpreted as a day that is only focused on not willingly step on bees or harm them. The day holds a greater significance while there is more significant. The day aims to create consciousness about the conservation of bees and highlights the plight they face due to destruction of their habitats. The insecticides, particularly those containing neonicotinoids that are fatal for bees, along with pollution, chemical exposure, and temperature change. It is also commemorated as Isala full moon Poya in Sri Lanka, which is observed every year on full moon in the 8th lunar month. This year it will be held on July 10th, which commemorates the Buddha's first sermon and the arrival of tooth relic in Sri Lanka. It is also commemorated as Global Energy Independence Day on 10th July 2025. We observe Global Energy Independence Day on July 11th yearly. It almost Fossil fuels are non-renewable and require a very long time, millions of years to form. There are also sources of pollution. On this, they will raise awareness about agricultural. There is also commemorated as National Kitten Day in US. Their big heads, giant eyes, tiny pink paws and noses, and they are adorable mews they make. We can't resist their cute funny charms. Surprisingly, Americans seems to like cats and kittens best according to the American Home Society. Cats are enigma and we humans are utterly fascinated by them. Cats living by with people to 12,000 people. And as if cats were not already so irresistibly cute, they are even more adorable. Today is also commemorated as National Kitten Day. Cats an enigma. We humans are utterly fascinated by them. Cats have been living with people for 12,000 years, according to scientists. We're still not exactly sure when cats became domesticated, especially since the skeleton of wild cats and domesticated cats discovered at archaeological sites are very popular. Still, most evidence suggests that the domestication of cats occurred more than 8,000 years ago. As if cats were not already too irresistibly cute, they are more adorable as kittens. Small little babies that we just hold and cuddle, then only they purring when our hearts melt. And National Kitten Day is when we spoil and pamper our little fur babies. Created by animal advocate and pet expert Colin Page, National Kitten Day is also an opportunity for abandoned kittens to be adopted to loving homes. There is also commemorated as National Pet Budding Hygiene Awareness Day in June, which is celebrated on July 10th. This day is all about highlighting the importance of keeping your pets' bed and sleeping areas clean. There is also commemorated as National Pina Colada Day in US, a frosty and delightfully creamy concoction of pineapple and coconut cream. The pina colada was first created in Puerto Rico in 1951, although this in history contested among Puerto Ricans is rumored to be bartender Rom Panchito Marito first prepared it at the Caribbean Hilton's Beach Combat Bar in San Juan, Puerto Rico on 16th August 1950. There is also commemorated as National Pizza Day in Brazil, which is celebrated on July 10th every year. Sao Paulo is Brazil's pizza capital because a selection of its population of Italian descent. The Oriundi or Italian descents in Brazil number about 25 million and an estimated 10 million live in Sao Paulo. Nearly 25 million pizzas are eaten every month in Sao Paulo. On National Pizza Day in Brazil, pizzerias hold events and restaurants offer discounts. So tourists get the opportunity to taste rare pizzas, including some made with ice cream, chocolate, truffles, and unique food. Today is also commemorated as National Wyoming Day in US, celebrated every year on July 10th. To celebrate the day, it became the 44th state that joined the Union. The territory was brought into existence by the Act of Congress on 25 July 1868, with the government being formally inaugurated on May 19, 1869. The day also marks another important occasion on which women were granted the right to vote. There is also commemorated as Pick Blueberries Day in US, which is celebrated on July 10th every year, and it is a perfect time for this activity as the day falls in summer. Blueberries are extremely popular berries in the United States, and they are known to be rich in antioxidants. Raw blueberries also have the most flavor and great benefits. These factors are a reason enough to get out of house and to get blueberry picking. There are two distinct type of blueberries, low bush blueberries or wild blueberries and high bush blueberries. The former can be identified as small and pea-sized berries that grow on low-level bushes. The latter are larger berries that grow on taller cultivated bushes. People can easily pack blueberries from semi-wild or wild bushes. Today is also commemorated as Political Flag Day in Mongolia, which is celebrated annually on July 10th. It is also known as State Flag Day and is the main state holiday. In Mongolia, it marked by government-sponsored events such as military parade and flag raising ceremony, and that takes place in There is also commemorated as Teddy Bear Picnic Day on July 10th. Every year, almost every individual has had a teddy bear stuffed in their lifetime. They have been loyal companions throughout our childhood. This unofficial holiday is largely celebrated in Canada, the US, Australia, and some parts of the Europe. With this day being in summer in the northern hemisphere, it's a perfect occasion to step outdoors and have a picnic with your children and their adorable teddy bears. Today is also commemorated as Transplant Financial Coordinator Day on July 10th in US. It was established by the Board of Directors in the Transplant Financial Coordinator Association, TFCA, in November 2020. The day is observed to raise awareness about the transplant financial coordinators and patients going organ transplant process. This day aims to provide factual financial information to such patients and their families along with maximize the reimbursement or the Buddha is also commemorated as Guru Purnima, as we have mentioned. Guru Purnima, which is a festival to celebrate and dedicated to offering respect to all spiritual and academic gurus, acharyas. It is celebrated as a festival in India, Nepal, and Bhutan. The festival is traditionally observed to honor one's chosen spiritual teachers or leaders. It is observed on the full moon day, Purnima, in the month of Ashada, June to July, according to Hindu calendar. It is also known as a Vyasa Purnima, for it marks the birthday of Veda Vyasa, the sage who authored the Mahabharata and compiled the Vedas. The word Guru is derived from Sanskrit root words Gu and Ru. Gu means darkness and Ru means So the celebration of Guru Purnima is marked by spiritual activities and many include a ritualistic event. Guru Puja in the honor of Guru or teacher. Gurus are believed by many to be the most necessary part of life. On this day, disciples offer puja or pay respect to their Guru. In addition to having religious importance, this festival has a great importance to Indian academics and scholars. Indian academics celebrate this day by thanking their teachers as well as remembering past teachers and scholars. Hindu gurus are revered on this day by remembering their life and teachings. The festivities are usually followed by a feast for discipline, shishya, and where the prasada and Charnamrita, nectar of the feet, and the symbolic wash of Guru's feet, which represents his Krupa grace, is distributed. Special recitations of the Hindu scriptures like Guru Gita are held all day, apart from singing of bhajans, hymns, and special kirtan session, and havan at many places where devotees from all over gather at ashrams, matas, pitas, or place where this the seat of the Guru Gati exits. The day also sees the rituals of Pada Puja, the worship of Guru's sandals, which represent his holy feet, and is seen a way of rededicating to all that a Guru stands for. Disciples also recommit themselves on the day towards following their teachers' guidance and teachings for the coming year. This day also seen as an occasion when fellow devotees, Guru Bhai, disciple, brother express their solidarity on one another in their spiritual journey. In Vedic Hindu tradition, the day is observed in the honor of sage Vyasa, who is seen as one of the greatest gurus in ancient traditions and a symbol of the Guru Shishya tradition. Their incarnations, their recitations are dedicated to him and are organized on this day and which is known as Vyasa Puja. Vyasa Puja is held at various temples where flower offerings and symbolic gifts are given to this honor. The festival is also celebrated by Buddhist Hindus in honor of Buddha, who gave his first sermon on this day of Sarnath, Uttar Pradesh, India. In the yogic tradition, the day is celebrated as the occasion when Shiva became the first guru, as he began in the transmission of yoga, the Saptarshis. This day was the day when Vyasa, author of Mahabharata, was born to sage Parashara and a fisherman's daughter Satyavati. Thus, this day is also celebrated as Vyasa Purni. Veda Vyasa did yeoman service to the cause of Vedic hymns and extant during the times and dividing them into four parts based on the characteristics and use in rites. He then taught them to his four chief disciples. Paila, Vaisampayana, Jamini, and Sumant. It was this dividing and editing that am in the honorific Vyasa. Vyas to edit, to divide. He divided the Vedas into four parts, namely Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. So with this, once again, we offer our heartfelt gratitude and prayers to the holy feet of Acharyas on this wonderful occasion of Guru Purnima, and also to the Acharyas, elders, and everyone on this planet. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations. Thank you everyone for being part of it. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link, different commemorations. We request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form which has been raised in the form of votes.